Hello everyone and welcome back to Metaphor ReFantazio. In the last session we completed the Dragon Temple and oh my goodness, that was a very long and very tough at points temple to get through, but we made it in what did that take us, like 4 hours total or something? 5 hours maybe? I think some of the parts went on like an hour and a half there, so yeah, it was a very lengthy experience, but we are out the other side now at level 47. And we have 7 days to kill until we are moving on towards the east, towards Altabury, and the next assassination attempt, because we now have the lance that can get through the king's magic, and I'm very worried about that, so we'll see how that goes. But anyway, from the bottom of my heart, you have my deepest thanks. You've saved Lady Eupha and this island. You may not need it much longer, but please know you're always welcome here. And I hope you'll visit again. You are Etria's heroes. Yes, we named the place Etria, which is... They have added that to the bottom left of the screen. Home of the dragon god, Etria. Very nice. And we got our 6th party member, Eupha. So that's very cool. Now that we've got a trump card, I can finally focus on singing. Saint's Day is at the Opera House, and the acoustics are incredible there, you know. I'm really looking forward to this. The way things used to be around here, it was peaceful. I never knew what people were thinking, and I didn't need to. But then you came, and suddenly it's all different. I suppose people are saying what they were holding in. It's oozing out like pus from a sore. Meeting new people can really change your world, eh? Always thought I'd live on this island forever. Never questioned it. Bomb, bomb. Okay, we got that to hand in. Let's talk to people first. You saved our island. You're much more than what the rumours implied. Rumours? Yeah, I talked to a lot of travellers, and let me tell you, I thought that made me the expert on the outside world. And I'll admit, I expected you lot to be a bunch of lowlifes. Thought you only wanted the divine relic, but you're not like that. And you know what? Until now, I never even liked this nation. But if someone like you became the king, well then I'd reevaluate a lot of things. Nice.
Hey, mister.
You saved our island, right? Mum says sometimes it's nice to give people things when you want to say thank you. So here, I found it at the well. Oh my god, a gold beetle just for talking to a random fucking... text box person? That's crazy. That's crazy. So many people are gonna skip like all these dialogues because there are so many of them, which I understand it's not for everyone. That's fair, absolutely fine. But the fact that they have one random text box in amongst the sea of hundreds gives you a gold beetle. That is real rough for people who are trying to collect them. Okay, I'm gonna go play now. Thanks, Mr. Elda. Bye. Also, I think that is the 13th, which is enough for us to go get the next thing from the beetle dude. Right, let's hand in this request.
Not finished yet?
Have you brought me a polar stone by any chance? It took some effort.
Isn't that
Oh, you found at least one of my stones. Now I can make a doll for my grandchild. You've saved me. No, you've saved my grandchild's life. The rumors were true then. You really do have a good heart. Take a little extra, with my thanks.
Mission accomplished.
Clap. 33,000. Oh my god, we've got 433,000? That is the most cash we've ever had by far. All 3 of the stones are safely back in my grasp. Words cannot express my gratitude, my boy, but hopefully this reward can. Sumptuous magla feast and divine elixir. Very nice. Here, from me, my son, and his wife, we all want you to have this. Wait, I thought the whole reason you had us gather these was because you couldn't tell your family you dropped them. Yes, at first I intended to hide my mistakes, but after I sent you off, I gave it some more thought. The stones are guiding tools for us fisherfolk, that we might find the right path. Could I really pass them to my grandchild under such deception?
I feel fine.
Oh, they were shocked to be sure, but in the end, all of them, even my grandchild, simply laughed and forgave me. And when I told them about you, they were all moved that you would go so far for a complete stranger.
Thank you, dearie.
It isn't much, but we'll all be supporting your bid for that throne of yours. Seems like we ended up getting a lot out of this, huh, Will? Nice.
Thank you, dearie.
I don't know where your journey will take you, but my family and I, we hope you and your companions find happiness. Even through her mask, I can tell the old woman is smiling. Nice. Alright, Eupha, what have you got for us?
All right.
A new request. Don't worry, the tides will change. We'll arrive in Altabury all the same. Well, there's something I'd like to ask of you. You see, I'm not quite accustomed to life outside the island yet. So to avoid any blunders on our forthcoming travels, I'd like to learn about the world ahead of time. And so, I was wondering if you could tell me more about other towns. Even just a bit would suffice. Sure.
I'm quite grateful.
quite grateful. Thank you very much. Let us talk as we stroll the beach. I talked to Eupha about the busiest, most bustling street in Grand Trad, San Lameo Street.
Wow.
Wow.
It's nothing like Katsura.
It's voiced. Oh, this is her first. Is this her first rank up? Is this unlocking her as a follow-up?
Have big families?
Why'd you ask?
What makes you think that?
If it's called San Lumio Street, then all its residents are of the San Lumio, are they not?
Ah.
On the island.
San Lumio. I've been saying San Lameo. San Lamao.
Oh, maybe that's not how it works there? I'm sorry, I must come across so strangely.
Eupha?
Brother, I'm learning about the outside world from him. If I remain naive about it, I will only be a burden.
Does living beyond our borders make you anxious, Eupha?
A little. But I shouldn't be, no? This was my own decision.
It's natural.
It's natural to feel anxious about new things.
Precisely, yes. The first time I left the island, I was so nervous my knees shook.
Really? Is that true, brother?
No one steps out into the unknown without some trepidation in their heart. That said, people only fear what they don't know because they don't fully understand themselves. I believe this is your time, sister. You've heard of the trials of Malneva, have you not? It is an island where a peculiar monster lives. Raised in stagnant magla, the monster reflects the anxiety of those who challenge it. And it provides those who overcome it with proof of their victory.
Oh, do we have another dungeon to do?
Such victor, and I gained a great deal
I guess we
from
do.
it. I think you could stand to benefit as well, Eupha. You would count your new friends as reliable warriors, correct? Perhaps you might tempt them with the discarded treasures and armaments of our ancestors there. It will challenge you, to be sure, but you'll walk away better for it. Before you leave, consider testing your strength.
But what if it proves too challenging?
We just beat a human. I doubt it's that hard. Why don't you come with us?
Can you assist us in this, Adeni?
Oh, how I wish I could. But it's better that I don't. To leave the nest, she must spread her wings and fly.
The weather on the island is unpredictable at best. You won't know how dangerous it will be.
I would never send my precious sister off without regard for her safety. I have some idea of how to handle the weather. Won't you put your faith in your new friend and me? Your focus must be solely on the trial.
Wait, what did you just say? I have some idea of how to handle the weather. What do you mean? I
understand. If this proof you speak of will give me the power to step boldly into my future, then I will want for nothing else.
That's the spirit. If you do decide to go, pay me a visit before heading out. I would see you all off safely.
Alright, the Trial of Malnova. I need to complete the trial, which is a 6.5 star. It increases wisdom. Man, everything increases courage or wisdom. The two that I already have, like, well into the 4 level. Nothing seems to increase tolerance, eloquence, or imagination, which are only at 3. Deepest part of the land of ceremony. The informant at Golden Deer Hearth should know more about the monsters. Alright.
Yes, that's the place. You know, I wouldn't mind visiting if we've the time.
Oh, that's okay.
Danger here.
That's where we finally get to have this picture then, I guess. It's a 2-dayer.
This place. Here's where we are now. This place.
It is a 2-dayer, so that will leave us with 5 days left.
Hold on.
Why is there a runner here?
Oh, I smell trouble. Ooh.
Okay, so they said the weather can be unpredictable, but like,
Here's where we are now.
can I not go to a fucking weather person and see?
Isn't it? But knowing you'll be at my side, I admit, I do find my courage. A trial awaits. Please, Lend me your strength.
Hey, hasn't that island been abandoned for quite some time? I hope the magla isn't too strong. But you'd better be prepared for the worst, okay?
Okay.
I shall...
Yeah, we'll do it, we'll do it. I've heard that the Land of Ceremony only ever sees poor weather. Oh. And apparently going through the trials will give you a new power or something, so maybe we should go to the Land of Ceremony. I wonder if the new power is changing the weather. Because of what he said, what Denny said.
That's how you want to play it.
Okay, so if it only ever sees poor weather, we don't need to go check the weather. It is what it is. So, let's go check the pub. Oh, actually, how's this going? Where's the guy? There's the guy.
Well now, what are we on about?
Hey!
Anything changed?
Let's...
Doesn't look like it's changed. Oh well. I really expected Luis to become bigger than Forden at some point. But Forden's been the biggest the entire time. But Luis is going to try and kill him soon, so that'll certainly shake things up. Alright, what's up, my guy? The Land of Ceremony Trial.
Want in on this?
The Land of Ceremony is a special place for us. Before they venture outside the island, our youth go there to face a trial. It's not mandatory, of course. According to what I've heard, the trial itself tasks the subject with defeating the monster within. It's said to be a bizarre creature that doesn't resemble any living thing. I wonder if it's truly a monster. Rumour has it that it likes to summon its little friends. Its companions strengthen it, and then it hits you with a barrage of wind magic. Apparently it's weak to fire. Best use that to your advantage and end things quickly. Also, there's a bird-like monster called a Leogryph there. The closer you are to it, the worse its attacks get. Okay, so backline for that. If I were you, I'd attack it from a distance and avoid using wind magic. We'd better make sure we're ready. Think a visit to Akademeia is in order? I don't know. Is it?
Want in on...
I didn't mean to click that again. God damn it. No. There we go. There we go. Right. I don't think we need to visit Akademeia. Well, we did unlock a new thing, actually, so we can go read about it. Is there a more entrance on the island at all? I feel like I haven't... Oh, I didn't... I've forgotten to click this for ages, but... Thou art now one who strives for great change. To become the true king, thou must light the path with the power of the souls of heroes and change thy destiny. It's kind of frustrating that news of such a crazy feat probably won't even make it off the island. Damn.
All right then.
Yeah. Is there a more entrance here? Oh yeah, he's down there.
Beg your pardon.
Who'd have thought an outsider would be the one to teach us about the original legend of the dragon god? I guess there are some things you can't see without stepping outside of what you know. Maybe this is a reminder to expand our horizons sometimes. I once thought our craft was fated to die out, but I wonder if our skills would be useful outside the island. When you arrived, we gave you an exceptionally poor reception, but you still saved us. I'd heard the rumours, but you proved you really would help anyone. I sure did. I am that guy. Hey, Bass.
Appreciate it.
Thanks. Never thought you'd manage to grab both the priestess and the lance. Suppose you lot really are something special. Got me thinking, like, for a moment I wondered if I'd met you all earlier, then maybe... don't mind me. He is absolutely thinking of turning traitor. Dell's still not totally sound, so he's resting up. I don't want him pushing himself too hard. He is so thinking of turning traitor.
That's the way.
Now, where will...
Do.
Simply amazing.
Ah, with a new ally comes yet another new power, I see. As you already know, what you've discovered is called the Summoner, an intriguing archetype that calls forth mythical beings from worlds we can hardly imagine. However, in order to summon anything, it requires a vessel, a catalyst unique to each being you wish to call forth. Henceforth, I shall craft these vessels for you. I've added a new item in special experiments for just such a purpose.
Ah, right.
Should you desire to hear more, I have a lecture prepared for you. If you'd like to listen, by all means.
Fascinating.
Cool. Oh my god, there's actually a new thing in the Mystical Scrolls. They said it couldn't be done. A magic formula apparently written by the king. It's entitled The Royal Magic, but it's written in a language I can't read. At the end of the document is the word son. According to Moore, it's a person's name.
Yes.
I was hoping to speak with you further about that. I've recalled something after watching you and your allies in action. That mysterious language used in the formula. It's from the old world. So it goes back to the time of that city we found buried beneath the Dragon Temple? Why would the king go out of his way to write in such an archaic language? The king was an avid researcher of magic and its origins. He even funded the Mage Academy from the royal treasury. It's not beyond possibility he would know such a language. Then the person whose name is written, they're probably long dead. That I couldn't say for certain, but I did figure something else out. In front of the name is an alias, or perhaps more of a title. The True Seeker, Son. Yet another connection to the archetype.
Fascinating.
Intriguing, isn't it? Why is the Seeker archetype so important to the royal magic? Does it have powers we have yet to ascertain? I should really level up Seeker, huh? Because I have not touched Seeker fucking barely at all. How I yearn to decipher the scroll in its entirety. If you come upon any further truths, please examine the scroll again. I'm gonna be the Seeker, baby. Summon experiments has been added to special experiments. Use it to create vessels which are necessary for the summoner to summon monsters. Like masks, materials to make vessels are obtained from enemies in battle. You need only create a vessel once to make its respective summon available. There is no need to equip it. Okay, so that's unlike the masks where you do have to have them equipped.
What would you care to know?
Special experiments summoning.
This right here.
The core of the summoner archetype is in conjuring and commanding otherworldly monsters. And it is by the special experiment that your repertoire for summoning grows. Much as with masks, I shall need to create what's called a vessel. Vessels are created from the talismans you're sure to obtain in battles or labyrinths. As long as it remains in your possession, a summoning vessel's benefit is permanent. You'll soon find their powers indispensable, I'm sure.
What would you care to know?
Nice. Right, so... Mask experiments, we can probably make a bunch of other stuff now. We've got one Seeker's Mask, we've got one Mage's Mask. So what do we need? Full White, Magician White, we have 3 and 4. Magician White, that's another one there. Priestess White there. Chariot Strength is unique. Chariot Emperor, that's the second Chariot. Okay, we don't have any of that. Is that the second Strength? That is the second Strength, so that would be us out of Strength. Hierophant. Okay, Hierophant requires there and there, so we couldn't make both of those. Knight or Mage Knight. Paladin's Mask. We need the Mage Knights to make the Paladins. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. And then do you have to remake the Knight and Mage Knight if you want to keep them, or would you not want them at that point? Strength and Sun. Strength and Justice. Okay, more strength stuff. Lovers and Priestess. Lovers Temperance. Hermit Chariot. Hermit Moon White. Okay, I guess we just start making them all. We'll just make what we can, and then we'll get more as we go. Okay, so second tier ones are purple, first tier ones are blue, so I assume third tier ones would be Legendary. Swordmaster's Mask and Warrior's Mask. Okay, so... Wait, Samurai is like the tier 3 one. We haven't even unlocked this yet, have we? I'm pretty sure we haven't even unlocked this. In terms of, like... Stroll hasn't completed Swordmaster yet to unlock Samurai, has he? But we can just make the mask. That's interesting. That is very interesting. Not that she's going to want to use it on this island we're going to, because they said that they use wind attacks, right? So, weakness to wind? No, but that is interesting that you can. You need 2 Hierophants for this, so we can't make both of these, and then make the Paladin. Anything else we can make? We can make Healer, Lover's Priestess, Lover's Temperance. Honestly, we'll make the tier 1 one because then we can give her... I assume she'll get... Weakness to Strike and Dark. I assume if we add that to her, then she'll get the buff thingy. Not the buff thingy. The removal... Well, it was healers that had, like, removal debuffs from your enemy... From your allies, right? Which would be nice to be able to put on her without her actually leveling that up. Sniper's Mask. Wait, we can't make the Gunner's Mask, but we can make the Sniper's Mask? Huh. Bum, bum, bum. Thief's Mask. Faker's Mask. And Merchant's Mask. Boom. Okay, that's a lot of them. That is a lot of them unlocked for her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This one we already have one of, but it's not got the tick next to it. Why does it not have the tick next to it? I guess you start with it, so I technically haven't made it, but I feel like I basically have. I feel like you could just give me the tick for that. Talisman of the Fowl, Talisman of the Fairy, Talisman of the Avatar, Talisman of the Knight, Avian Raptor, War God Femme, Avian Avatar. Okay, so we need 2 avians there. Coxcomb Vessel? What? Okay, let's actually read Flaming Mane. Call Lava Beast. Lava Beast uses... Well, okay, not fire? I saw Flaming Mane and I assumed fire, and it said that they were weak to fire where we're going, so I was like, this will be the one. But no, Lava Beast uses multi-target Almighty? Right. Guptros uses multi-target Strike. Undead King uses Dark that can insta-kill but won't. Oh, and there's no scroll here. This is just everything. Goblin King attacks with powerful crits. Gargoyle uses fire and... Okay, so we want Gargoyle then. Uses fire and inflicts burn. You can now summon you can now use the summon archetype to call upon Gargoyle, who uses fire magic and inflicts burn. Nice. Dark magic poison. Avian Raptor, hey. Avian Avatar. Almighty is useful. Let's make that. Seeing as we only have 1 avian. Bum, bum, bum. Multi-target Almighty. Nice. And that just leaves this one. That's the only other one we can make. Currently... the Goblin King. Nice. Okay, so this one, Dark Poison, multi-target Slash, multi-target Strike, Dark that can instant kill. Okay. That will be the last one we get, because the instant kill will never happen. Cool, okay. This is pretty cool. It's interesting. I do feel like maybe they should have spread these out a little bit. Because you go through the entire game with no special experiment stuff available, and then suddenly back to back you get the mask creation and the summon creation, and it feels like maybe they should have been spread out a little bit instead of having them be right next to each other. But I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so we are... what are we? We are level 11. And what do we need to get this? We just need Barden to rank 8, but there's no, like, secondary class that we need to have done, so that's nice. What is everyone else up to right now? Stroll, you are... oh, you're still on mage, but we don't need that. Let's, alright, Stroll needs general to rank 10 to unlock samurai, which is kind of crazy. That is a huge amount of investment to get Stroll up there. How close is he? Oh, he's not even that close. Is he really only rank 11? I guess because we had to put him on Wizard throughout that whole thing. And we kind of have to do that again, actually. No, he won't even be in the party for this. Let's put him back on Swordmaster so he gets levels, but it'll be me, Heismay, Juna, and Eupha, I guess, for this next thing, so... he will just be passively leveling that, that's fine. Hulkenberg, you're still on... oh no, yeah, you upgraded to Paladin. Oh my god, you're level 13 Paladin? Jesus Christ, that's gone quickly. That has gone incredibly quickly. Alright, alright. Heismay, you got moved down to Assassin, didn't you? You're level 12 on that, that's good. And you will need Sniper once, so we'll max that out to 20, and then we'll have to put you through all of Gunner and then Sniper. These third tier ones are kind of rough to get into. Which will get you medium slash to all. Any enemies with ailments are hit as though weak. Huh, that's interesting. May inflict rage, heavy physical dark to 1, nullifies 1 slash pierce strike attack for caster. Automatically increase wielder's hit and evasion when attacked. Halves attacking enemies hit rate. That's quite nice. Bum bum bum. Blood Drain Twin Ninpo. Severe physical slash to 1. Removes status, repel, and strength buff effects on the target. That is very specific. And Godkiller, which does not have a high chance of one-hit killing. It has a very, 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 very low chance of one-hit killing. Juna, right. We need to put you... oh, man. I really don't want to take her off Masked Dancer. Masked Dancer is so good. But, like, to unlock the next one, she needs Faker to 10. So, I kind of have to have her on Faker. But Masked Dancer is just so good. But it's got to be done. She's got to get up there. Right, so what do we want to give her? I guess we can give her Crimson Flame and Infernal Vortex. I guess she can still do magic stuff whilst on this. Bum, 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 bum. Oh my god, it's 42 MP. I forgot how much MP that is. That's insane. 42 MP is ridiculous, man.
Alright. Alright. Alright.
Sure, I guess. And then, what does she need to get free juggling off? You need an ally that's a gunner, faker, or summoner. Right, and she'll be with Eupha, who's a summoner. Nice, that works. So we can get that going at the start of each round. Eupha, you are summoner, and that is going to be what you're on for a long time. You don't have anything else to put in there. And then what is this? You need Magic Seeker. Oh, so she'll have to go through all of Seeker and then all of Magic Seeker as well, huh? Okay. And then this one is the Devil Summoner. Invokes aberrant gods called demons to battle. Summon Fairy. Medium magic ice to all enemies. Summon Kishin. Summon Deity. Summon Fury. Summon Tyrant. Severe Magic Almighty. To all enemies for 22 MP. This is why, I mean, it's because it costs an extra turn icon. But it's like, how the fuck is Juna's Heavy Fire to all, like 42 MP, but then Severe Almighty to all is only 22. And it's like, yeah, it costs 2 turns, but it's so much better. And Extreme Magic Ice to all for 18. Nice, okay. So we'll have a load more stuff to unlock when we get there, I guess, but that is a while away. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Man, Eupha comes in quite a lot lower than everyone else, huh? That is unfortunate. Why does Eupha come in so much lower? Like, a 5-level gap is pretty big. Nothing you can do about that, I guess. I mean, I guess what you could do about it is not have done all the side dungeons before the main dungeon, and instead do them after, but like, if I'd have done them after, then I would have been under-leveled for the main dungeon, so...
That's a good...
And I definitely wouldn't have wanted to be underleveled for that main dungeon. Alrighty, the Summoner. In times of yore, there lived heroes who summoned otherworldly beings to fight on their behalf. Their souls together form the power of the Summoner. Among them, the Master of Invocations, devotee of the most eldritch of summoning arts, I dubbed the Devil Summoner. The Summoner archetype uses vessels to summon unearthly beings to the battlefield as its servants with a unique form of magic. However, in order to prove their mastery, they must take time and effort to gather servants before true power can be unleashed. Let no summoner forget this truth.
Then...
So if we can get the vessels, this archetype can use summon magic to call otherworldly creatures. It's strong, but it burns through MP, and it needs those vessels to be useful. Okay, burns through MP is not my favourite. And that just leaves the Berserker, is the only one of which we know, and then there's one question mark over here. But, yeah, the Berserker is the only one left, which will also come with the final party member. So that's interesting.
What now?
So does the Summoner not unlock any more actual skills then as you go through? No, so leveling up the Summoner doesn't actually give you anything. It's just, you need to get it to 20. But you don't actually get anything from it. Because all of your skills are tied to these. Huh. 22 MP for Severe Magic Fire to all, or 18 MP for Heavy Magic Fire to 1. Bit of a difference there. Eupha, do we have anything we can give you that's better? Because that's not great. I mean, Magic +4 is pretty great. Okay, I guess these are fine. I can give you a better accessory, though. Bum, bum, bum. Magic +3. Sounds good to me. Yeah, we've got a slot for one more party member down the bottom. Someone that will be a berserker.
You'll come again. Alright, cool. You have anything to say?
Hello there.
I do. What about your benefit?
Thanks.
I thank you for your concern, but you don't need to worry about me so much. Instead, let me help you with this staff of mine. It's a divine relic which has been passed down through generations of chiefs, though to describe its power is a challenge. Is it a weather alteration device? Yes, it is. You've met fortune tellers who can predict the weather in other cities, haven't you? They're descended from a priestly lineage, and I share the same power. In addition, if I use this staff to pray, I'm not yet certain, but I believe I could clear up stormy weather. Once a day, that is.
What?
Clear up stormy weather? Would that extend to making places that are way too hot cooler? That's right. Although again, I've not tested this power extensively. That's why I'd like to use it to aid you if it can. Let us push its limits together. Does it take a toll on you? It is indeed a resounding force, and is rather taxing. As such, I would hope you will compensate me accordingly. I'm not certain how well it'll work, but so I won't require payment for this first time. But next time, I'd like an almighty golden stew, or 20 marbled bluefin tunas. What? Okay, this is a major thing, I guess, because almighty golden stew sounds hard to make. I don't even think we have that on the recipe list. Or 20 of some tuna thing, which I don't think we've ever got any of. Like, what? You can ask Denny to change the dungeon's inclement weather to sunny for 3 days. You can only change the weather for one location at a time. If the weather looks bad at a dungeon you want to visit, ask Denny for help before setting out. Note that while you gain more experience in battles fought during inclement weather, there are downsides such as turn icons no longer decreasing by half. Yeah. Oh, it's Eupha's specialty dish. Oh, right, she's going to add that to the cooking list then. Oh, gonna miss her cooking, huh? Well, we could probably get a lot more out of our travels with a power like his on our side.
What will you do?
Then shall we try it out now? Yes.
Leave it to me.
I'll first divine the weather in each region.
The weather.
If there's bad weather in a dungeon, I may be able to use my power to clear it. Any place you'd like to check?
And
This
right
one, because
there's
it's permanently
a
fucked.
ladder.
That would have also meant that we could have got through this tower
And
without it
right
being
there's
permanently
a
fucked.
ladder.
Although, we actually couldn't. We actually couldn't, because it took 4 days to get there. Because we stopped to do this on the way.
There's a
1, 2, 3, 4. And he said
And
he'd only
right
clear it for
there's
3
a ladder.
days. So it would have been fucked on the 4th day again. So actually that wouldn't have helped.
This place.
However, this, yes. The land of ceremony. It is a place perpetually plagued with bad weather.
Will that be all?
This is where you'd like tamer weather? Yeah, boy.
Now then.
Well then, allow me to call forth my power. Excellent. It went well, I think. The weather should hold in the place you selected for 3 days. Yes. On Adeni, the head of the family of village leaders, going only by his given name as he has no surname. He was deeply conflicted when his sister, the priestess Eupha, decided to become a sacrifice to the dragon god, a ritual long held on the island. After the disaster at the dragon temple passed, he accepted their faith's true teachings and rejoiced in his sister's newfound purpose in life. Using the power of the divine relic scepter passed down through generations of village chiefs, he is able to clear particular kinds of rough weather for a short period of time. Since the deaths of his parents, including the previous village chief, he has taken over guardianship of his younger sister Eupha, who he cares and worries for. His favourite food is the stew that she makes. Nice. Alrighty then, I think it is time for us to go to the Gauntlet Runner and
go.
set off then. So, what's today? The 29th, so it's not Luck Stat Up Day, that's tomorrow. Yoink. Gauntlet shrooms? Wasn't gauntlet shrooms something I needed? And I didn't know where to get them? Can you just get them out the pantry? What? I want this runner to be such a marvel that even old Luis has to pick his jaw up off the floor. That's when I know I'll have truly made it. I'll polish and refine every last nut and bolt until everyone can see her for the radiant belle she is. Why, the whole kingdom will fall in love with her, what? Bum ba ba bum. Anyone in here? No.
All right then.
Anyone to chat to on the deck, maybe? Oh, you can't go into the deck while it's parked, right? I forgot. Okay, let's head off then.
Right. Time for the old girl to shine. Now then.
Yoink.
Danger.
We might fill a request there.
This is the site of Eupha's trial. I apologize for taking up your time like this, but I simply must take this trial.
I must get stronger. You've nothing to be sorry for, love. We're friends. Helping each other's what we do. Whatever it takes, we'll knock this trial out together.
I should very much like to go there.
Very well then. I'm counting on your help, everyone.
It's your call.
We'll have to make camp for tonight, but we'll arrive tomorrow. The question is, can we make it back?
Yes, because we have teleportation powers. Gallica. Teleportation powers.
Let's be off.
Then 'tis settled. It would behoove us all to prepare ourselves, even whilst on the road.
Can you hear me?
Hello there, can you hear me? Nearest's voice is echoing out. There's some sort of altar that's appeared in the lounge. Eupha said something about it possessing divine powers, so give it a look. Praying at the altar? What? Eupha has arranged an altar in the lounge. Use it to dedicate a heartfelt prayer to another person, which may increase their maximum MP. Okay.
What to pick?
Hail!
By my estimation, the archetypes have two main strengths. The first is, of course, their raw power. And the second, that they demand the use of cooperative skills. Even if, say, Luis knew them, he could not well wield them by himself. Nice. Dum 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 dum. What are you doing? Oh, you're looking at your helmet. Your hand is kind of glitching through that helmet. I'm sorry to say. That is unfortunate.
Hey.
We've heard that one before. I assume this takes time. Let's double check. Statue of the dragon god on it. It grants special powers to those who use it to pray. Allies' max MP will increase. Yeah, it does take the day. Okay.
Not doing that?
Do 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 do. All right, let's cook. We've got new recipes, don't we? Do 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 do. Almighty golden stew is what he needs to change the weather. What does it take to make that? Oh my god, gauntlet shrooms was what we needed. We can make... Oh my god, you just get gauntlet shrooms out of the fucking pantry? And is it random? Because we've never had them before. We're this deep into the game, and that is the first time we've ever had them. And you only get one. That is so rough. Right, so 3 new things. We have what we need to make 2 of them. Limp goldfish, mellow milk, and lumibee. Brocaded koi, queen's honey jar, and red grass. Okay. I think the goldfish and the koi, were they from fishing? I can't remember. And then this requires monster bone, lord of the lake, and Altabury wheat flour, which is obviously going to be something we can get in Altabury. So let's make this first, I guess, because it is what he needs to change the weather. So
All good.
let's get one of them ready in case we need it again for a future stormy fucked place.
Back home, we would most frequently cook things by placing them into stews alongside plentiful herbs and spices. Etria is blessed with a warm climate. Perhaps that's why its people prefer foods that cause them to perspire. Our spices range from sharp to refreshing, and we select them according to the needs of our body at the time.
I began preparing the food alongside Eupha.
May I?
You need only a pinch of that herb for the best results. Add too much and it becomes the most deadly poison, so I urge you to be cautious.
Right.
When I prepare a meal, I cast a spell. An incantation infused with my love and affection.
I want to say...
Well, let us cast it together. Nuramata Imau Renaxio.
This stew, it smells so fragrant and its flavor has so many layers.
What this is?
This almighty golden stew is a secret recipe of the Mastari tribe. It's good for your health, so please help yourself to it.
Yoink. Nice. Bum 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 bum. Right, so.
Alright then.
Is anyone available to do followership with in here? No, doesn't look like it. Sag. Okay, let's do imagination with Eupha then.
Well, now,
I've been giving some thought to the trial my brother mentioned. I feel as though undertaking it will be the confidence boost I need. I am ready.
I've got to take Eupha to the land of ceremony. Where do you think we're going, numbnuts?
But then,
But what shall we do in the meantime?
actually,
Will, would you join me in a bit of meditation?
If I face myself through meditation and broaden my view of the world, my imagination may improve.
Passing time in peace and quiet with Eupha sounds nice. What do you think?
I'm very happy.
Wonderful. Then let us sit before the altar and bid our spirits calm.
Bum bum bum. I haven't been able to completely focus, but at least I've lifted my spirits.
What do you think?
How's your first meditation session?
I'm seeing a whole new world.
A world you may even live in someday, if you can master seeing it. I too have visions whenever I manage to calm my mind through this practice. Such as one time when I saw my ideal self in the future. However, I also know that the country has dark times ahead, even if we do manage to defeat Luis and bring peace.
I too will.
I am not so naive as to think everyone in the land will suddenly come together as one.
How do we handle it?
True. Serenity will win the day, and I aspire to be someone who can be counted on to help resolve disputes when they arise. I aspire to practice kindness, one who counsel those on the wrong path, or those who have strayed altogether.
I realize.
I believe that since I too once lost my way, I'll know how to help others in the same circumstances.
I believe in you. I know you're the best person for that particular task.
Oh, you.
I feel like it will really come true if you say so. Your words have a mysterious sort of power. I'm sorry, we're supposed to be meditating, and yet I have done nothing but talk. Being with you makes me want to contemplate so many things.
But then,
But I feel like things have become a little clearer for me now. That we are such a lively and animated group is, I'm sure, thanks to you.
You're part of that too now.
Hey,
I'm very happy.
Thank you for saying so. But I think that with you at the center, it's been so much easier for everyone to bond in such a wonderful way. Being with you has made my path forward feel a little clearer. I'm so glad we found time to talk today.
The reason is,
Since we're here, why not meditate for a few minutes more?
I feel like my imagination has increased since I was able to come out of my shell and broaden my horizons.
all right.
Nice. One more of those will get us up to rank 4, I believe. I continued to meditate with Eupha for a while.
Nura speaking.
Picturesque time. This is Neurus. I've got something on the old girl's radar, so we'll be taking a short stop.
As the sunset stretches the
Ooh,
gauntlet
that's gonna
round
look
shadow
beautiful.
across the water, they arrive at the Prismatic Sea. Sailors whisper of an otherworldly view visible in these parts, if you survive the terrors of the deep. Yet somehow, the sailors have never found an unimpeachable source, and the party was about to understand why.
Oh man, that is pretty. The Prismatic Sea.
So pretty.
I've never seen so much red in the sky. It's like it's on fire.
The setting sun is akin to a streak of crimson ink, bleeding its color into the sky and sea alike.
Well, I'll be damned, Stroll. I didn't know you were such a poet. Isn't that surprising, Will?
He was raised well.
Hey,
Oh, right.
I suppose that's true, yeah.
be that as it may.
Our problems feel so trivial when faced with the true sublimity of the natural world. It almost makes you want to scream, doesn't it?
Huh? Now you've lost me.
It does make me want to scream. He's kind of also lost me as well, but I'm just gonna go along with it. I want to scream right now.
But
Juna, don't you feel the urge to sing when you see something such as this?
Well, I suppose. There are moments when I feel like I just want to express my feelings with a song.
Oh my.
Oh my. Wait, was this your way of requesting a
A
performance?
special little number.
A special little number. Well then, I must oblige. But this sea air isn't great on my vocal cords, so I'll keep it short.
I feel a newfound wisdom as I enjoy Juna's singing amidst the gorgeous view. And you're not gonna play it for me?
all right.
How dare you? We don't need more wisdom. We don't need more wisdom. Give me literally anything other than courage and wisdom. Here, I've captured the moment to paper. Quite the evocative piece, if I may say so myself. It's almost as though you can still hear the young miss singing, isn't it? I'll give this to Maria later.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at an encampment, and sensing no imminent threats, they breathe a collective sigh of relief. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
Lone Isle Camp.
All right then.
Memorandum?
Well met.
No, I was trying to pick up the thing. You know, with you here, even on a dangerous journey, I find myself unburdened from worry. Now then, what to do? Ah, yes.
Indeed.
It is true that there's no substitute for actual battle. Okay, we've had that a million times at this point. I do not need further wisdom, Hulkenberg. No.
Well then.
There we go. What was the new thing? Prismatic sea, right. A phenomenon visible in the sea by Virga Island. Because of the clean air, the sun seems to gleam brighter as it sinks to the horizon. Though the carmine sky and lilac clouds hanging overhead are a familiar sight to local Mustari, travelers seeing it for the first time say it inspires both breathless awe and a certain fear of the pagan gods said to rule this domain. Indeed.
Oh,
We have a kitchen and bedrooms, and there's even a washroom. Everything we need is here. This Gauntlet Runner feels more akin to a house with legs. Just think of the relations that could be established between the island and the mainland if Gauntlet Runners were to become more accessible to more people.
True. Would be pretty,
All right.
pretty nice. Any followers available tonight? Nope. Sag. Okay, so, wait, why are you still...
oh.
Why does it not darken her text box when you're done? Okay, we've got tolerance. No, that's eloquence. We might do that.
Alright.
What else is available? Wisdom down there. Okay, tolerance up there. I would quite like to do tolerance, I think. It was tolerance that
Go.
Maria needs, right? Yeah, tolerance is not going to rank up yet. 2 more for tolerance, probably. It's just difficult to stop thinking about my son's urn, you see. Once we've finished with this trip, would you go with me to the village once more? Izme seems pained. I'll talk to him once I get back to town. Well, no use getting in a fluster over it. I've been thinking of how to make the most of our journey.
All right.
I'm going to spend this time standing watch and keeping us safe. Care to join me? Yeah, boy. Glad to hear it. Standing guard like this makes me think about how much more difficult this would be without a runner. We'd be monster fodder. Now, we'd manage.
Yep.
Necessity would require us to step forward, no matter the danger. You're an inspiration, lad.
Enough. Great.
Bum ba da bum ba da bum.
Just leave this to me. Let's have a spot of inventive ingenuity.
Lovely.
Assassin. Rancor.
It's okay. Let's go. Freeze.
Hey, don't get
Miss!
sloppy, Captain.
Bro.
This is just what I need. Face her.
It resists that, but there's nothing else we can do, so.
We sure don't give up easy. There they go.
Oh, I thought it was still stunned. Well, whatever. We prevailed somehow, except we didn't.
Good grief.
Phew, they're off us, and that's just how we want it. All thanks to the Watchmen, eh? The runner is safe, and we learned a valuable lesson in the process. Good experience, all told.
Well then.
You're welcome to come visit again if you'd like. I sense my tolerance has increased.
All right.
Clap. Only 3? You get more from just reading the book. I should have just read the book.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Time marches on.